I am so good at forgiving others, no matter how they treat me, no matter how they talk to me. Yes, I made mistakes. Yes, I did something wrong. Yes, my decisions were not right. But let me be a little kind to myself. I really encourage people to let it go. Self-love is happens when you're a happy person. The best for me is communication. And I have set my boundary out of their way for the crowd, for the relatives, for the family people, or for anybody for that matter, just because they can't say that I'm sorry, I can't do it. I was looking for this constant validation from everyone around me. You're in this race of just becoming the best when you are already the best. I have this constant need to control everything that's happening around me. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Shift Signal, where we talk about everything the messy, the magical, and all the moments in between. Hi, my name is Preeti. I'm a life coach, a healer, a Reiki Master, but just a normal girl who would like to share reflections from my heart. This space is a gentle reminder that life is so beautiful and nothing is impossible. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the very first episode of The Shift Signal, where we talk about self love, personal growth, and what it really means, how it can transform our lives by accepting our strengths, our flaws, our imperfections, and being so okay with who we are. I think I'm going to share a few habits that I personally went through in falling in love with the main character of my story, which is me. So I would say we can get started by just being gentle to ourselves. We've made so many mistakes in lives. We wasted so much of money. We've ended friendships. We've ended relationships. We've have so many regrets. We've made the bad decisions. But then we did what was best at that point of time. So when I think about all this, I used to get so mad at myself. I used to get so angry at myself as to why didn't I act differently at that point in my life. But then I think we just do things at that time of what we know is the best. We can't hold ourselves of being accountable for everything that went wrong in our life. I noticed one thing about myself. I am so good at forgiving others, no matter how they treat me, no matter how they talk to me, no matter where they keep me in their life or what space they give me in their life. I've been very forgiving to others, and I always had an empathetic side of me, which always thought that okay, people are behaving in a certain way with me because they are going through something. It's not that they don't like me or they don't want to be good to me. But then when I go back and think that if I can forgive others so easily, why can't I forgive myself? Why is it so difficult for me to forgive myself? Yes, I made mistakes. Yes, I did something wrong. Yes, my decisions were not right. But let me be a little kind to myself. Let me just forgive myself. It's okay. So, the moment you come to this piece and where you tell yourself that it's okay, whatever has happened, and you don't carry this garbage in your head for years together, that's when you're ready to let it go. So, please, I really encourage people to let it go. That's the first habit I inculcated when I really thought that I should look into myself and understand why the anger, why the frustration, why are we turning bitter? It's only because we are carrying this baggage of our past and we just feel that there are so many things that we didn't do right. So, all of us do it and it's okay. And let's just let it go, release it, and forget about it. And this old reality is never coming back. Those old days are never going to come back. So, it's better to went or go into a new future and start afresh. The second thing I would say, self love is happens when you're a happy person. Your relationships are good with everybody. People understand you. You understand them. And whatever is happening, good, bad, ugly, you somewhere are aware and you know why it's happening and why it's not happening. But how can all this happen in the first place? I feel what's worked the best for me is communication. Communication is the key to all relationships. Let it be your marriage, let it be your kids, let it be your parents, let it be the people who are working for you, let it be your boss. Please open up and communicate to what exactly you are feeling and what has really hurt you, or what is something that you didn't like, or what is something that you liked also. So, communication is the key to so many problems that people go through. If we are going to keep our emotions bottled up, our feelings stuffed inside, nobody's really going to get to know what exactly you're feeling. Also, when you've not felt good about something, or if somebody has hurt you in a certain way, or somebody has told you something which you didn't like, where you felt that they just overstepped and this is not that they were supposed to say, only when you communicate it to them is when they are going to get to know what your boundaries are, what your expectations are. So I've personally felt this, that sometimes I feel I shouldn't be saying this, I shouldn't be saying that. But when I give off all my emotions, when I communicate with the person who's been hurting me or is being nice to me or back to me, is when I vent it out of my system. They get to know the person that I am, and I have set my boundaries that this is good, this is bad, this is what I can take, and this is what I cannot take. So even when you communicate with your own kids, if you are going to be that person who's going to communicate in the family, on the dining table, having dinner, and if your spouse is also going to do that, your children are going to learn the same. And the environment of the house is completely going to change. Everybody is going to tell each other what exactly they are feeling. Everybody will feel okay to open up. They're going to be okay to even look foolish in front of our own family members, look silly, look stupid. That's okay. But at least it's giving us a chance to speak out, tell each other what we feel, how we feel, what can make me feel good, what can make me feel bad. So, communication is very, very important. You know, I used to operate from a space where I used to feel that it's okay. I don't want to tell this person anything because it may lead to a fight. Or it's okay. I don't want to tell my husband this. It might lead to an argument. Or it's okay. I don't want to tell my mother this. She may feel bad. But in the fear of fights, or in the fear that I will get into an argument, there is so much that I kept within me, and it started eating me up at some point in time. So that's when I just exploded and I said, no, even if you feel good, even if you feel bad, I'm going to come forward and communicate in a nice way, in a very approachable way. Not that you have to fight with anybody, but talking it out, it really helps. It's worked for me, and I'm sure it will work for the people who have their feelings all bottled up and they don't want to talk about it. They are just running away from so much that is running in their mind. And it's so difficult for them to put their guards down, to open up, to tell them or to tell others what's happening with them. So, easier said than done, but try it out. Try communicating. Start with your family, start with your spouse, start with your parents, start with the people who are so close to you that they will just listen to you. So I I just would say that do it. I did it, you can also do it. There's a very important point that I would like to bring here, is that I don't know if people talk about this, or very few people talk about this. But, ladies and gentlemen, it's okay to say no. It's okay to say the word no. We feel so awkward and so uncomfortable if anybody is asking us for anything. to be done or any kind of favors, it's so difficult for us to say no. It's okay. Just say no if it's not possible for you. Please understand, or I think I came to an understanding that when I started saying no to people is where I was saying yes to myself. People have made plans, they've just added you, they've not checked with you. Learn to say no and say, it's okay. I'm sorry. I can't do it. This is not possible for me. It's not going to make you look bad. So it's totally okay. And I know I come from a place, I come from a family where it's very difficult for us to say no to anything that has been asked for. But in the past, this has happened with me. Let it be my boss, let it be my friends, let it be my relatives. They've literally taken up my entire time, my entire space, even my kids. They've just been so close to my entire space that it has been so difficult for me to even have that 5 minutes for myself. So just say no if it's not possible. They feel bad, they don't feel bad. It's okay, they will understand. And it's okay to just switch off your phone over the weekend because you don't want to talk to anybody. It's okay to just set a boundary and say that this is what I can do and this is what I cannot do. This is what you can expect out of me and this is what you can't expect out of me. It's taken, I think, more than 20 years for me to develop the skill or the art of saying no, I would say. And there are so many people in my life today who are very, very close to me, but they feel so bad to say no. They are these people pleasers who will go out of their way for the crowd, for the relatives, for the family people, or for anybody for that matter, just because they can't say that I'm sorry, I can't do it. So, a part of the self love journey that I'm talking about, fortunately or unfortunately, it includes the skill that you need to develop, and you need to tell yourself that I am going to say no when it's a no in my head. So start doing that. Try it out with a few people and see how it makes you feel. I would like to highlight this, that whoever you are is absolutely enough. We are living in this world of constant judgments, so much of societal pressure, where people say, you're not good enough, you're not pretty enough, you're not smart enough, you're not rich enough, you're not good at certain things. This is how you should be, this is how you should be. So please don't buy all these lies, and don't come into this constant pressure of improving yourself and becoming another version altogether who doesn't even know what's happening around. So I, over a period of time, became the girl who I could not recognize. And that was just not me, because I was looking for this constant validation from everyone around me. If I was cooking, I wanted that validation. If I was being creative somewhere, I wanted that validation. If I was doing some good business, making some good money, I wanted that validation. But we don't need it from everybody. I had to tell myself that I was good, I was enough for myself. But till today, I think I'm also work in progress. Till today, I feel I'm not good enough. I just feel there is so much I need to do and so much I need to change about myself. So I do this self talk every day to myself also, that I'm enough, I'm different, this is who I am. People like me, people don't like me. Please don't buy these judgments. And I would also say that don't judge others for who they are. Think that they are also enough. So we stop judging others, we stop buying others' judgments, and that's going to really keep the peace. Because I think oh, in this constant need and this constant pressure of becoming the best, and people not telling that you're good, it's just it just increases your cortisol levels, it just increases your stress, because you're in this race of just becoming the best when you are already the best, when you're already so good. But you want to just please this one, or you want to please another person, and end of the day, nobody is still going to say that you're good. So keep the peace, tell yourself that I'm the best and I'm enough for who I am. In the process of learning and telling ourselves that we are enough, we are good, we are the best, I think it's more important to embrace who we are. We are different people, we come from different backgrounds, we come from different families, we have had a different childhood, we've grown up in a different way. Moreover, we have so many difference of opinions also. I can be a very headstrong person. People who know me can vouch for it. I can be impulsive. I can be impatient. I have this constant need to control everything that's happening around me. And I have this mindset that nothing can operate well unless I step in. Nothing is going to be fine unless I go in. But also at the same time, I'm a good listener. I'm a fixer. I find solutions for people. I counsel a lot of people. um, I'm very positive. I have this, don't quit kind of an attitude. I don't give up in anything. So there are these good things about me, and there are these, imperfections about me, I would say. But I just love being who I am. I love being in love with myself. And yes, this is who I am. I am crazy at times. I am silly at times. I am stupid at times. And I want to do the craziest things in the middle of the night. I want to just, listen to music or go for a drive or have coffee at 3 a.m. in the morning. And that's okay. So just embrace to who you are, love yourself, hug yourself, and tell yourself that it's okay to have these little if imperfections that we do. I think many people have spoken about self love as a topic. Many voices out there have told so many things that I also would have told here. But this is my own way, uh, from the bottom of my heart, to contribute back to the community. The universe has blessed me. I feel abundant. I feel so worthy of all the blessings that I have received. The universe has given me amazing things. I've had the best mentors. I've had a very supportive, I still have a very supportive husband. My kids are very supportive. Everything in my life is absolutely beautiful. Uh, the very reason I wanted to start this podcast is that when I've received so much from the universe, I would want to give it back to the community. So, through this podcast, even if one life can change, or even if a small group of people can relate to what I'm saying and get some changes in their lives, my purpose will be met. I would just like to say that the world is so beautiful. People are beautiful. It's just the way you look at them. And I'm sure you would have heard in many podcasts or many people say that, you know, every day write 10 things that you are grateful about, or every day write 5 things that you are grateful about. I would just make one request to all of you who are watching. Every night before you sleep, on your phone, on the notepad, not even a diary, on the phone, on your notepad, just write one thing that made you happy in the entire day. One thing that put a smile on your face. One happy story. You must have had a bad day. You must have had bad meetings. You must have had so much of traffic to face. But then I'm sure from the moment you woke up till the moment you went back to sleep, there was at least one thing that made you happy. It could be a smile on your daughter's face. It could be a hug from your wife. It could be your boss saying something good about you in a meeting. It could just be, finding your favorite. Uh, product online at a discounted rate that made you happy. So, just one thing, one happy story every day. Believe me, this has really worked for me. The simple it sounds, uh, when you start writing one happy story every day, there will be days when you will say, no, no, no. Today, I think I have two things to be happy about. Today, I think I have three, four things to be happy about. And your list will become big on its own, because when you're going back to sleep and when you recollect that memory of that happy story that happened in your life on that particular day, it goes into your subconscious mind, and it's just going to make you smile and go to sleep, and you're going to wake up and you're going to have a better day the next day, and you will have more stories to be happy about. So yeah, this is what is there for today that I wanted to share. Thank you very much for watching, and see if you can relate to anything that I said, or it rings a bell somewhere. But keep telling yourself that you love yourself. In our next episode, we will be talking about limiting beliefs that live in your subconscious and mainly stem from childhood experiences. So until next time, keep reflecting, keep growing, and keep showing up for yourself. Thank you.